boys and girls, welcome back from your spring break. Hopefully you had a good time not having to do this online school, but hopefully you missed seeing your crazy teachers. We are going to do phonics a little different for the next few weeks as we do it online. Before, we were taking a picture of the worksheet and having you write it on a paper or print it. We're not going to have you do that anymore. So right now, if you will get a pencil and a paper or a dry erase marker and a dry erase board, if you have one, just something to write on. We're just going to do our phonics together, okay? So for the next few weeks while we're still doing online school, this is how we're going to do it. So no printing or anything that needs to be turned in, but I do want you to participate with me in this lesson. Okay, remember phonics is very important because we need to be the best readers, and hopefully you guys are doing a lot of reading. Okay, so everybody have their pens and their paper and something to write with. Okay, I'm going to say some words and I want you to echo them. Now remember, echoing means repeating. We do this a lot in my class, but I know I have some other classes in here and I'm not sure if you guys practice that word echoing or not. So, okay, when I say them, bright, thigh, tight. Good job. Who can tell me what sound you hear in all of those words? Yes, I. Very good, I. And everybody knows that Mrs. Jensen needs a little bit of help with her phonics. Okay, but we don't tell Mr. Jeff that, okay? So I hear an I in there, and I was thinking it was just the letter I. But then I remembered you guys had taught me at the beginning of the year if there's only one I, that it would be short if there wasn't another vowel by it. So I was really concerned when I saw these words. I couldn't quite figure it out. So I'm going to turn the camera and I'm going to write these words for you, and maybe you can help me out. Okay, so the first one we echoed was bright. Sorry about my finger. I had a potato chopper attack me. Bright, thigh, and tight. Okay, so all these words do have I in them, and we all agreed that we heard the I sound. But an I can't say I on its own. Oh, I probably should look at our lesson card, right? Seeing how I'm not at school and I don't have my lifesaver wall. Oh, well, look at this. It's a picture of a light. It has 3 letters working together to make one sound. Okay, 3 letters working together to make one sound is a trigraph. Like when you ride a tricycle, it has 3 wheels. Okay, a trigraph has 3 letters, tri meaning 3. So you can see they've underlined the IGH. So it's not saying I-G-H or I-G-H. It's only saying I. I know, crazy English language. Crazy English language. So if we code it, you can see they underlined it, letting us know that it's the 3 letters working together. They put a line through the G and the H because we don't hear the G and the H. And of course, a macron or a line above the I, letting us know that the I says I. Okay, now remember I say this every lesson, but I just want you to know being the best coder is not the most important thing. Okay, these are skills that are going to help us be better readers. Some of your parents, if they're helping you right now, have no idea how to code, and they are great readers. Okay, these are just skills that help us to remember, whoa, these 3 letters are going to work together. So I'm going to underline them to say I. So I'm going to put the long sound above the I, the macron. So I know it says I, and I'm going to cross out the G and the H. Okay? Mom and Dad probably didn't know how to code that, but they knew how to say the word and read the word bright. Okay? Looking at thigh. Okay? What 3 letters am I going to underline? Right. I-G-H, because it's 3 letters making one sound. I'm going to make the I long, cross out the G and the H. Okay. It's okay if you're doing these with me, and it's okay if not, because we're going to do some together. So if you've started writing, that's great. But if you haven't, I didn't tell you to, so no worries. Okay, tight. Here we are again. IGH. Long I. Okay, I don't hear the G or the H. A trigraph is 3 letters working together to make one sound. And in this case, it's the I sound. Okay, now I'm going to have you write some words, and I will write them too, and we will code them together. Turn my lesson book over a little so I can find what would have been on the worksheet. Okay, so we're still kind of doing the worksheet, but we're just going to do it together. All right, let's write the word fight. Okay, so if I'm sounding it out, I hear a F, I. And what 3 letters make that I sound? I, T. Okay, fight. Coding it, I would underline the IGH because it's 3 letters working together to make one sound. It's a long I. I don't hear the G or the H. Okay, now remember, we have lots of ways to make the I sound. So the English language, it's very tricky. That's why Mrs. Jensen has to really study. Okay, the next word we're going to write is sight. I. Here's my I. I had to write 3 letters to make that I sound. Sight. Okay, underlining the IGH. Okay, and you're doing this with me, correct? The I is saying its name, so I put a macron or a line above it, but I don't hear the G or the H. Sight. Sight. Okay, and our last word. Okay, I'm going to give you a few minutes and see if you can do this one on your own, and then we'll do it together. Might. I, T. Might. Okay, here are 3 sounds, but I'm going to tell you right now that there's 5 letters. I, T. Oops, Mrs. Jensen's kind of a crazy writer. I, T. Okay, 3 letters working together to make one sound. It's the I sound, long I, and I don't hear the G or the H. Okay, let's read all these words again, and then there's our lesson for the day. Okay, reading with me, so we're doing it together. We're not echoing, we're doing it together. Bright, thigh, tight, fight, sight, might. Okay, good job, boys and girls. Give yourself a pat on the back. I sure love and miss seeing your cute faces, and I will talk to you tomorrow with another phonics lesson. Bye-bye.